Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to a quick virtual walk around on today's black stealthed out Audi A5 Sportback Tfsi S-Line. Now this is only the 1.4 litre variant, so it is almost a wolf in sheep's clothing, to be quite frank. You can see obviously with the 1.4 litre engine you're going to have all the awesome statement looks that this delivers without having the big huge running costs, which for me I'm all for. Now what I'm going to do today is give you a quick tour of this and just make sure that you're happy and ensure you're a bit more educated and know a little bit more about the car. So here we go. See, you've got your headlights here with your LED daytime runners. You've got front parking sensors, gorgeous honeycomb grille which has been blacked out, and you've got the chrome styling along with a gorgeous S-Line sharp aggressive styling. You've also on there got your chrome diffuser and grille, which of course is almost in the rhombus design and it's quite concave, so you've got the slats there in ferret grey with the chrome giving it an executive nature. And you can also see that the bonnet comes to a curve at the end, and you've got the angled headlights which again make it a bit more of an aggressive presence. Moving down, you've got the 5 twin spoke alloy wheels which are 18-inch finished in gloss black with the accompanying silver caliper. You've got the extended side skirts which again give it a bit more flair from the S heritage, and you've also got the flared side skirts, flared arches, body coloured door handles, body coloured door mirrors as well with a built-in indicator, S-Line badging on the wing which is really statement looking, little small gloss black A-pillar, chrome window surround, no tinted privacy glass, but you do have the black B-pillar as well. Now as the Sportback, it is of course got the sloping design, so it almost gives a coupe vibe, but it does have 4 doors. You can also see you've got a shark fin antenna, nice big large rear windscreen with a high level brake light, and coming down the back you've got that real happy looking rear end. You've got your single exit exhaust, diffuser in ferret grey with a honeycomb, and rear parking sensors as well. Now to open the boot, simply click the key. You can see your dynamic indicators, and you can see here you've got the extra bit of parcel shelving if you want it. We've taken it out because we like to showcase how much room there is in the boot. Just stand that up so you can see in a bit better detail. Oh, no we won't. There we go, finally. But you can see you've got a massive amount of room in there for anything that you'd want. If you're a businessman, if you're a family, if you're just someone that likes to take cars out and explore the great UK, then you've got more than enough room in this to do so. Don't forget, if you are struggling, you've got a little bit more storage next to your spare wheel as well. Shut the boot, click the button, and down it goes. And from every angle, the A5 Sportback is instantly recognisable. A real head turning car, and again with a little blacked out bit of appearance and stealth design, it does look incredible. And it's not only the exterior that has this. If you take a look at the interior, which I'm about to show you now, I'm pretty sure your mind will already be made up. And if you are indeed looking for a sophisticated, elegant, refined, luxurious, premium jam-packed cabin, then this is definitely the car for you. S-Line embossed seats, half leather, half Alcantara, which I would argue are more comfortable and more easy on the eye than the full Napa leather. Really cool. You've also of course got the electric seating down here with electric lumbar support, S-Line door inlay, stainless steel sports pedals, brushed aluminium trim you can see just here alongside the Alcantara on the door, half leather on the armrest, electric windows, electric heated adjustable mirrors, and of course remote boot release as well. Moving into the rear, you've got the same seating, really nice, really sumptuously finished, supportive bolsters, white contrast stitching, fold down armrest, 3 seats, full isofix, and plenty of room in the back as well. And it's a misconception really that a lot of people think because it's a Sportback it's awkward to get into in the back. It really isn't. Now, sitting here you can see it's a very nice, very comfortable, and up there you've got no sort of intrusions in your line of vision. You've got nothing that's going to get in the way. You've got full crystal clear visibility, and that's a real nice thing about these. There's a lot of glass on them, but that does mean you feel a lot safer. Up here you've got the leather finish on the instrument cluster cowling, and to turn it on you can see you've got your push button start. Press it once, let it illuminate, let it load up, and then of course foot on the brake, press the start button, and on it goes. First time, no issues, no hesitation, no warning lights, no lag, and of course no problem at all. Now what you can see on these, you've got the old school layout on here, black faces on the clocks there, the analog clocks, and of course you can see you've got the white contrast font and red needling as well just on there. Now what you've also got at the top and in here is your digital information screen. Now what you can do using the button on the left here, you can see you can scroll across on your different options. You've got a digital speedo, consumption figures, long-term memory, driver assist as well. Scroll across, see you've got your DAB radio station just on there, Capital Dance. Go across again and you've got your mobile telephone connection, and on here you've got your navigation. Now this doesn't have the virtual cockpit, so it doesn't have the smaller screen or the reduced screen on this. It's just got here the way of current travel, and if you do have your navigation on your media system just there, it will give up the instructions you need to follow. And then we move down, you can see on here you've got your high beam, you've also got your indicators, which believe it or not on this Audi they do work, which is quite rare. You've got your auto wipers, you've got your auto headlights with your fog light control and headlight range and instrument cluster lighting as well. Moving down onto the steering wheel, Nappa leather on the top, perforated grip area in leather, which is really nice, very textured as well. It's a real nice, easy. It's very light, the steering as well, which is a great thing. It feels nimble, feels like you can really put it into the corner as well. You can see moving down here, you've got your S-line finish on the concave base, piano gloss black and chrome on there as well. And you can also see down here you've got your cruise control speed limiter and your manually, easy for me to say, adjustable steering as well. Now on the back of the wheel you've got paddle shift on the left and right, which are of course used to give you optimum performance and give you total control of when a shift takes place. For me it's the only and best way to drive an auto, but I do like to drive things a little bit quicker than normal people. If you want any info on how that works in greater detail, do give me a shout and I can send you a personalised video. Now on here you've got your instrument cluster menu as we've said, and you can see on this one you've got your button here for your traffic program on or off, which you can change, navigation volume, voice control, and of course your telephone as well. And then we move round. One thing Audi have done really smart now is combine all the aircon elements. So you've got the gorgeous long sweeping air vents all the way across the cabin, which really do change it up. That brushed aluminium blends perfectly into the door card, and then you come back, you can see you've got the nice little digital display on here for your air conditioning. But before we get onto that, we're going to talk media. So we'll go from the top. You do of course control your media from the eye control just here, and if you click on car you can see you've got your Audi drive select to start, comfort, auto, dynamic and individual. You'll see individual, you get the little red marker. What that means is you push that to the right and you can now change your engine and your gearbox to dynamic and your steering to comfort if you wish. You can just customize it to your own personal settings. Now this here means you need to go to the left, and you can see you've got different options and buttons again. Just going to open the windows because it's a little bit hot in here today, and you can see you've got the date and time. You can change the function of the steering wheel button. Now for us, we would have it as Audi drive select for the simple reason you haven't got to take your hand off the wheel. If you've got it in sport mode, you can just change it at the flick of the button. You've got your exterior lighting, so you've got your auto headlights, you can change when they activate, easy entry and exit lights. You've got your background lighting, of course, you can change it so it's brighter, so it lights up the cabin. And you've got your central locking on there as well. If you click on driver assist, you can see you've got your speed warning, got your parking aid, efficiency assist, Audi Presense, rest recommendation, which is of course a driver alert system. So what that does, that measures how long you've been driving, and what it will do, it will recommend when you take a rest. Rain sensor as well. You've got your air conditioning. Now what that'll do, you can change your air circulation mode, and of course you've got your servicing and checks. TPMS light, you can check your oil level and your service intervals on there. You can see your next one isn't due for just under a year, so you've got total reassurance that there's no maintenance required for the foreseeable future. If you go onto the sound, you can of course change how the sound is portrayed into the cabin. You've got your radio here, of course you see FM, DAB and AM. For us, you're only ever going to want DAB. Sick as that song is, we are going to mute it. Media, you've got loads of different options for media, so you can see here, you've got your CD, you've got a SD card, you've got a USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth, you've got Wi-Fi as well on there, so you can send stuff from your Wi-Fi. Bluetooth telephone, you can of course connect your Bluetooth telephone and stream your media. You've got navigation, which of course you can click on, and you can see switch to map. Click on there, it brings up the nice high contrast, high resolution display, meaning you're never going to get stuck anywhere without knowing where you are. You've got the Audi Connect services, which you will need to discuss with your Audi dealer, and you've got the smartphone interface. Now what that means is you've got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. If you click on settings, you can see time and date and more factory options on there to amend. Then we'll move down, you can see now we're on the air conditioning. Dual zone, temperature is of course digitally displayed on the dials just here. Turn it to the right, turn it up, turn it to the left, turn it down. Heated seats for of course the driver and passenger in the front. Heated front and rear screen, recirculation, and you can turn the system off using that button just there. You change individually on each dial here and each knob where you want the air portrayed into the cabin for the driver and passenger. You can have 3 zone, meaning you've also got on here of course the zone in the back of which you can set and change, and you can change your rear temperature here. You can see you get the rear illumination and you can change it just there. Really, really impressive. You can sync the temperatures so they stay the same as the driver. Change your air force just using this button here, and of course you can have aircon eco off or turn it on as well. And moving down from that, you've got your Audi drive select mode, of which we've gone through earlier. Auto start stop, traction control off, so that gives you a little bit more fun. You've also got the audible parking sensors, and you can turn the screen off using that button. Underneath there you've got your 12-volt charger USB, got facility for pens, dual cup holder, and you've got this gorgeous brushed black aluminium effect here, start stop button, and then of course your media control and touchpad. This of course is oscillating, rotating, and able to be used as a button. And then we come down to the famous Audi gearbox, the best one for me that they've ever made. It's comfortable, it looks good, and it keeps that elegance that Audi are renowned for. Really simple to use. You'll see if I press it down I won't be able to do anything unless I push the button in. Put it in reverse first. You see, you'll know when you're in reverse. 1, because you'll have your front and rear parking sensors appear. 2, because you'll have R in the bottom down there underneath the driving mode. And 3, because it'll be illuminated just here. Now to put it in drive, you simply press it down and you can see that you're in D. Now there is a different mode on this that people don't know about. Press it down again, you can see you're in S. That now means that you're in sport. However, there's a third mode people don't know about. Push that across, not only is it not broken, but now you're in manual mode, which is very similar to using the paddle shifts. This just gives you the way you can control when the shift changes using the gearbox and the gear stick itself. So you're driving at speed, 5,000, 6,000 revs, change up the gear, change up the gear, change up the gear. You're coming down to a stop, so you're slowing, you change it down. Really, really impressive and super simple to use. To put it in park, click the button, wait for it to illuminate, and job is a good one. You've also here, of course, got your auto hold, and here you've got your electronic parking brake. To disengage it, foot on the brake, you'll hear it disengage, put it on, there you go. You've got a holder here for your keys, of which they fit perfectly, and of course you've here got your volume control as well. You have got your armrest here, finished in Napa leather with a white contrast stitching. Lift it up, you've got your keypad, second USB, and of course storage and an auxiliary port as well. But I'm sure you'll agree it's a fantastic looking car. It really, really is well spec'd, and it just delivers on every single front from the Audi brand. But as I've said, as it's the 1.4 litre, it's not going to cost you the earth to run, but it is going to look this good all the time. And what else is great about this is that it has of course passed our 128 point Emerald check at our on-site RAC approved facility before it came round for retail. What that means is that it's been given a thorough and cosmetic mechanical check in our workshop. If you want to see the result of the 128 point check, head online on the vehicle advert and view the vehicle inspection sheet. Now if you are looking at buying a car from us, who are, you know, we do have the moniker of probably the best car dealership in the UK, and we were recently awarded the 2021 award for Used Car Retailer of the Year, then come on down, give us a call. We can either do buying remotely, where you don't actually see the car, you come down, we send you a personalised video and you can take delivery, or you can come and meet the team at HQ and see many of our fantastic finance options with many of our market leaders with APR as low as 7.9%. For me now, it's time to end. I've got another video to do, but I hope you've enjoyed this one, and more importantly, we can't wait to see you soon. Thanks very much. See you next time.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show, which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course, everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128 point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered with a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available, depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10, obviously.
10.
10, I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah. A 10.
I can say 10.
In the UK.
11.
But it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
And I'll give you a 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10. I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.